What's good, y'all? This is your boy Joe Cliff, and what I'm gonna need for y'all to do is to hit that like button, hit that share button, comment a little something, make sure you subscribe, and get these videos running. We gotta get these analytics up, we gotta get it running through the algorithms, and we gotta get it going. Make sure you tap in. Joe Cliff, outside looking in, all that good stuff. You already know the Joe Show. We rocking. Thank y'all. What's good, y'all? This is your boy Joe Cliff, and we ain't here. So I'm working this overnight job, trying to make a little extra bread. I got some things coming up, marriage, all that other crazy stuff going on right now. So I'm working this extra job, and I'm gonna be doing these videos overnight from now on. It's a little easier. So you're definitely gonna be getting more content, more stuff's gonna be coming to you and pumping out. And we here. So it's 4:15 a.m. Good morning to everybody out there. This probably won't be posting until about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. But we're here to talk about the man, the myth, the legend himself, QueenzFlip. QueenzFlip. So me, myself, personally, I've been in tune with Flip since I think it was 2015, 2016. When he started Flip the Script. I believe that it's been that long, probably even 2017 or something like that. He had one of my first viewings was him and T-Rex, the him and T-Rex interview, him and K-Shine interview. He started doing the Flip the Script. He was doing the Uber driver stuff. He's always been a very marketable, very high energy, fast-paced, fast-talking, entertaining guy. So to see him get to where he is right now is actually pretty amazing. I always thought that he is his own worst enemy because he doesn't know how to stop, and he always does take things a little too far. You've seen in the pranks, he put himself in positions. Man was almost kidnapped in Jamaica, set himself on fire. All this stuff. It's like he done WWE joint, like him and Big Brody on the highway. Like, it's been crazy. He's done wrestling scenes on the highway. Like, this guy, there's no limit to what he's willing to do, and he puts his body, his mind, his brand on the risk. Like, he risks all the time. He takes the risk all the time. But to actually see him in this position. So the first couple months with the podcast, you could see it was kind of I wouldn't even say it was a hard transition. It was just more or less of him actually being able to settle into his role. Because the thing with Flip is the talent. So if you go to Flip the Network or the Flip the Script page on YouTube, QueenzFlip, whatever, he's always the star, he's the talent, he's the show. So having to actually take a seat back and become more of a third, fourth mic, whereas you're the A mic on your own show, you're the star on your own skits, you're the star when you do these Uber, you're personally the A mic no matter what the situation is. You're the star of the situation. So for him to be able to transition, take his part, like we seen it, he was loud, obnoxious, cutting off people and stuff like that. But these last couple pods, he knows when to chime in, he knows when not to say nothing, he's funny, the punchliners. Just this last episode, it wasn't an episode today, I don't know what's going on. Salute to Ish missed Wednesday's episode, there wasn't no episode today, so I don't know what's going on. But the biracial thing, like, Flip is actually fitting in so well with the Joe Budden podcast, it's kind of scary. But I think, don't get me wrong, I'm not sure if it's official, but I'm pretty sure Ian is his new manager, or will be managing him. They have some things going on the Flip the Script network that's actually going to be joining the Joe Budden podcast, the Joe Budden network. Like, they have the Flip the House idea. And that's another thing too. Like, with all Flip has going on, it's only going to expand the Joe Budden network. So Flip has this reality internet, it's like an internet reality TV show universe where he has these characters, he has the Flip the House thing, he's did the interrogation room, all this stuff. He continues to capitalize and put himself in this position. So with his reality show, like Universe, the Flip the Script universe that he has going on, it's actually smart for Joe and Ian to capitalize off of that. So whether it's filming at the Joe Budden network studio, or whether it's actually helping putting together these shows and stuff like that, their partnership could actually expand the brand into something that we probably haven't seen in a while, especially as far as reality TV content mixed with podcasting. It's just a little bit of everything, I was just watching his Narcissist show. So this is just really more or less bigging up Flip, bigging up his transition, bigging up the boss he's became. Shouts out to JR. And that's another thing, man. Since the beginning, he's put himself, not only himself, but his family in position. You have JR, his son. His son does a lot of the producing, the shooting, I think some of the editing and stuff like that. He helps find the on-air talent and things of that nature. His daughter, she's on cam sometimes, Princess, you know what I'm saying? Then you got his nephew, you know, he's been a part of the situation since the beginning also, you know, so he's actually putting people in position. He's giving the youth, his youth, and he's actually teaching them a business model. These kids are probably like anywhere. His daughter's, I think, 13, 14. His son's 18 at most. And he's probably been producing and editing and working on shows and podcasts since he was 13 years old. So, like, it's kind of crazy what he's been able to do with his family, making his family who they are, and actually putting them in position. So, big shouts out to QueenzFlip. I'm looking forward to the new show that he has going on with the Joe Budden Network. And Ian, I guess they're creating a new show. 5 people, 6 people, 1 house. You know, it's playing on all your vices. You get a certain amount of money to spend if you it's crazy. You know, it's reality TV. So, and that's really Flip's bag. He knows how to be obnoxious, but he also knows how to turn it down. He knows how to be entertaining. He knows these things. He knows how to go viral. He knows how to promote, market, all these things, all the important things it is to actually run a business and make your business efficient. He knows how to do. So big shouts out to QueenzFlip. If you don't already, make sure you go subscribe to the Flip the Script channel, Flip the House channel. The Flip the House on Patreon, Flip the Network, all that stuff, man. Big shouts out to QueenzFlip. I'm just expecting, I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen and what's gonna go on. There's been some ramblings about the podcast because Joe literally canceled the podcast last night out of nowhere and said sorry. Usually he just says no pod this week, so who knows what's going on with the podcast. They were saying how Ish never really signed his contract, and he was pretty much just being he was like a contractor, like, you know, you work day by day, you know, free, you know. So who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows what's gonna be going on with the podcast? The 2 editions, as far as Mel and Flip, it's been great additions. I'm just looking for it and hoping that everything stays on path, because the Bionic 6 is the Bionic 6. Hope nothing's happened over this week that would change that. But this is more or less about Flip, his transition, and what he's been able to do. So make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about the Flip universe and everything that's going on. It's your boy Joe Cliff. Hit that thumbs up. You know, the Joe Show, Outside Looking In, all that good stuff. Holla.